Welcome to Building an Empire State of Mind. We're running a little bit late today. Jen had technical difficulties and can't get in. We're live, Jen. I just started it went
Sounds
through the
good.
whole thing. So, hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We've been crazy running around like crazy today. Jen's got her kids home. We've been hosting lives. We are doing the Elephant Challenge. Jen and I decided we wanted to help people get their first deals. Not that we just decided, but we always knew we wanted to. But one of the one of the things that we're doing is the background noise is throwing me off.
Mine?
Yeah. Do you guys have a TV on back there? I can't.
That would be my daughter's iPad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're the Building an Empire State of Mind. We always want to do it. Jen, we have I can't talk. You explain it. I can't talk and listen to two things at once. I'm sorry. We have the Empire State of. Sorry, you guys. I can't do two things at once. My brain is like very like one thing. I can only do one thing at a time. Okay. So, Jen, why don't you explain it? What we're doing?
So we decided to step up and be leaders in the Elephant Challenge so that we could reach more people in showing them how to get started in real estate, get their first deal, JB with us, sell deals, sort of start building their own real estate empire. So this way we just get to help more people. We run Zooms Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. We are getting a CRM set up so we can do more agent outreach as well as keep track of everyone's deals and not lose our minds while doing it. And yeah, we're also looking to bring on a transaction coordinator to help us facilitate all of those, as well as sort of like a lead manager. We're just sort of adding to our team as we see fit and as we continue to grow.
Yes. And so we didn't really explain the Elephant Challenge. It's for those of you that follow Pace Morby, I help him run a challenge each month, and I don't know why I haven't been leading it all. I lead the leaders, but so what that challenge does is he comes in 3 days out of the month and it's free. It's no upsell. He does teach you how to comp on a platform and he gives you a discount code for that, but it's not required. It's just you need to know how to comp, and he's not going to teach you how to comp on every single platform. But so no upsell, everything is free. It's literally just to help people get started in real estate. And then after those 3 days, a lot of people are like, "Oh, the Elephant Challenge is over." But it's not. So there's a whole community. You guys can go to www.elephantchallenge.info. I will put it up here on our banner. That's the wrong one. Let me edit it. Elephantchallenge.info. So you can sign up for it. And so Pace leads 3 days. And then there's a whole community where you can ask questions. He encourages you to get, so there's his sub 2 students, which are students that he teaches. Or a lot of them are mastermind students and doing a lot of their deals themselves. Volunteer for this, and then they lead Zooms between the time that Pace isn't. Right now we're doing, the next one is agent outreach and helping get markets that are on deals. And so people can learn from Pace, and then they learn from his students and they take action and they can earn while they learn. So you guys, if you bring a deal and it gets closed, then you get so much amount of money. If you find a buyer on that deal, you get more money. If you are boots on the ground, you get more money. You can work with us. If you touch the deal and you work on the deal, you get more money. So you guys, it doesn't cost you. We don't get paid to do this. We are doing this on a volunteer basis. So it's free for you. No one's paying us. And we just got off an Elephant Challenge meeting, which was really cool. We have people.
I think the biggest part too is the accountability that it has for people. Because if you keep showing up, we're going to keep asking you, and then surrounding yourself with people who are doing the same thing.
Yeah. So, and we just got off one. And so we were teaching, we're like, here's how you find your market. Here's how you find motivated sellers on market, where you want, the kind of houses you want to target. And then we're going on and we're calling agents and we're coaching them around the agents. We have some deals that are starting to get underway. We're talking to agents. So we'll help these baby elephants. You guys, they have no idea what they're doing. And we just hold their hand along the way. We'll bring them on all the calls. We'll show them the contracts. Like everything is 1,000% transparent, and they'll get to make money. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, the earn while you learn is really cool. It's like, you don't even have to pay to be here. Is there anybody, we just got off one. Is there anybody that was on the Elephant Challenge? Let me know in the comments. Oh, there's so many people in the comments. So Julie just wrote, we just sent over your form. My form. Rick and I are excited to talk to you. So Julie and Rick are Gators and Sub 2, and they want to be on our team. And I've been kind of talking to Julie and Rick and being like, we got to get our CRM set up and we want to meet with you. And so we want people to help us on the team, and they can learn, they can help. Julie's a great teacher. She's a real teacher in real life, you guys. She will be amazing working with baby elephants and kind of holding their hand or whatever she decides to do. Sherry is amazing. She says we're doing great jobs as the leaders. I've done a deal with Sherry. We just did a deal in Meridian. So she made some money, which is amazing. And what else? Chris says, oh, Chris, you're so sweet. Honestly, it's like family. I feel like it is. We just help each other out, talk to each other. He's like, best paid internship ever. Yes. Rick Daniels, excited to join your team. So we have a lot of people here. And it sounds like I always tell them, if we're not doing a good job, let us know where you need to learn. And you guys can kind of, it's not just us sitting there and you guys are students and we're teachers and you're paying attention to us. We had people come up and make phone calls live. And so everybody can learn from it too. So, maybe, do you guys want to, one of the baby elephants want to come back here? I'll put it in the chat. If you guys want to come back and come on the live stream with us and talk about your experience and like how you found it and everything, you're more than welcome to. No, Danny wants to do a deal with my team, with our team. And you can do a deal with our team. Jen, how do they get on our team? Where do they get into the Elephant Challenge?
The elephant, what did you have up there? Elephantchallenge.info. Yeah, there we go.
So go in there, register. It's going to take you into 3 options. The first one is to get into the community. Please start here in the rules first, because not a lot of people do. And then they DM me all the questions with the answers in there, which I love talking to everyone, but it would be super helpful if you did. And then under accountability groups, Jen and I's group is what?
Building an Empire State of Mind.
Yes. So we're hoping to get you guys your first deals. We just got our CRM yesterday, which is exciting.
Yeah. It'll be nice to be able to very efficiently keep track of everyone.
It will be. Yeah. Right now we have Google Forms. If you guys have deals, we can put the Google Forms out now. We're onboarding with our stuff. If you guys have deals, we'll drop it in there. If you guys are listening to this later and you can't find it, go into the, there we go. Go into the, we have 2 sections. One that has a chat. We'll have all that information in there. And then we'll have another one that has the if you want to work with us form. So look, Carolina's here. Hi, Carolina. Carolina is amazing. She's Sub 2 mastermind student. We were in the same mastermind together in Oregon. And you guys, she is a closer. Carolina, will you put your social, how people can follow you on Facebook, in whatever, what's it called? Instagram. Put that on there. Because she has a lot of stuff on there. She does a really good job. If you guys are wanting to learn, Caroline is a great person to learn from. She's an amazing closer. So Yeah, I think it's Carolina Allen, her first and last name on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, use the comments. We love the comments. I know you guys are in there. We just wanted to get you guys, just let you guys know we want to do deals with you. We want to teach you guys how to do deals. Julie, I can't, hold on. Let's put up Julie's. Julie says, I just want to let you know for the last 13 years, Alicia Keys building an empire, or Empire State of Mind is my ringtone. Oh my God. We are meant to work together, Julie. I met Julie. How did I meet you, Julie? I don't know how it was she's a Gator, and we had a Gator meetup in Arizona. That's where I met you. And I feel like we just clicked. We were so, Julie's amazing. And if she and her husband, Rick, want to, we would love to have them on our team. Gwendolyn says, what is the best way to address sellers who are reluctant to provide financial docs? That's a good question, Gwendolyn. So with these, if you come pick any leader, you guys can pick any leader. You don't have to join our team, but if you do, pick a leader. And what the leaders will do is, if you can find something where they're like, I wouldn't get into that on your own with you, just by yourself, if you haven't done these before. So what a perfect situation would be like, you guys find a motivated seller, and then you'd be like, would you be interested in this? And then they say yes. And then you say, let me connect you with my business partners. They can explain it to you a little bit more. And then, Gwendolyn, we will take your hand and we will show you. You can sit on every single call that we're on. We'll record it so you can learn. We can record it so other people can learn. And we can show you. It's going to be different for every deal. So, and what kind of deal? So here's an example. Let's say we were just talking on the Elephant Challenge. I think you were there, Gwendolyn, about a low equity deal. Or let's do Brandon. Brandon had a deal where they were in pre-foreclosure. They were getting ready. They hadn't paid any of their house payments since February. So they're like $6,000 behind. It's been on market for a long time. So they just bought it. So this would be a good subject to situation. They have a low interest rate. Rates right now are like 6.5%, 7%. They have a 3.1% rate. They're $4,000 behind, and they need to sell their house. So there's some motivation to sell. If not, they're going to go into foreclosure. Their credit is going to be ruined forever. They're going to lose their house. They're going to have all that stuff. So with them, they might be a little bit more motivated. And so Brandon, is it? I don't know if it's Brandon or Brendan. Actually was like, can I have your mortgage? Would you be interested in all of this? And they just handed it over. And if they're not interested, and this is something we'll go over in the Elephant Challenge, if they're not interested in sharing their mortgage information, maybe they're not a good candidate. And we're not going to force anybody to do what they want. We're not here to like corner into anything. We can be like, just pull away and be like, maybe we're not the right buyers. If you think about it and it's something that you want to do, let us know. We're happy to move forward with that. We're not going to pressure you. But in order to move forward, we're going to need A, B, C, and D documents. So we don't need to see their bank account. We don't need their social security number. Like, we don't need all this personal stuff. But if it were to be a subject to, for example, then we would need to see the mortgage because we'd take that over. So does that answer your question, Gwendolyn? If you guys have questions, a lot of you guys were here from the Elephant Challenge. And if you guys have questions, so we can answer it here too.
I would also say about the mortgage docs too, just to make note and follow up, because maybe they're resistant to show them to you now, but then when they're in a little bit further hardship, then they'll be more willing to give you those documents.
Yeah. And it's all on the motivation. So what Jen and I teach you is you want to find highly motivated people. If somebody has no motivation, then there's just, we're not, like I said, we're not going to be like, come on. We're not going to be a bulldog on them. Fortune is in the follow-up, Chris Lloyd says. And I can't agree more with that, Chris. You were right. Fortune is in the follow-up. Absolutely, Gwendolyn. Yes, that was my conclusion. Drip, drip, drip. Yep. Just we call it a drip campaign. I think that's what you're referring to. Just like it's called a drip campaign in marketing where you're like, hey, and you just send an email or a text like, hey, are you interested still? Are you still? Yep. Still just checking. Just check it up. So absolutely. Julie and Sherry, you guys were talking in the comments. You guys said we should get to know each other. You two should definitely get to know each other. You guys, I think, would get along really well. Everyone should get to know everybody. But we just wanted to come on here and share with you guys. If you guys have any questions on how to get started on real estate or any questions in general, throw them in the chat. It's a live stream if you guys are listening later. We'd love to answer it or have any help you guys. If you guys have deals, if you don't have deals and you don't know where to start, we are happy to help you. We want to help you. We want to teach you. So
yeah, and come to our Zooms Monday, Wednesday, Fridays.
Yes, come to. Oh, thank you, Jen. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
So for sure. Yes. Rick says, if you create Rappaport with someone, you will be amazed what they share. Rappaport always comes before sales. Yes, Rick. That's huge. Huge. If you guys have ever read the book, Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss, it's all about, he was a hostage negotiator. So they're like super intense situations. And he talks about, you don't feel like it's not just negotiations. It's like building rapport. I always read it Rappaport. Did I read it Rappaport out loud? Is that why you were laughing?
Yeah, you did.
I was like, what is I read it Rappaport in my head, but I know what it is.
Maybe that's how Americans say it.
I was like, why is she laughing?
Literally thought that's how Americans said it.
I know how to say it, but I always read it Rappaport in my head. Also, Chipotle and fajitas. I know how to say all those things. It's just, you guys, I'm dyslexic. I'm a special person. I know what they are, but I use them in my head that way. Rappaport. Rapport.
That was good.
Sorry. Anyways, so yeah. Yes, Rick is right. Build rapport, not Rappaport.
Yes. Yeah.
It's yeah, for sure. So anyways.
Okay, so for everyone listening at a later date and you want to start doing deals and you want to come work with us, elephantchallenge.info. And then once you're in Circle, find Building an Empire. And we run our Zooms Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Pacific.
Yes.
And come do deals and learn with us.
And looks like Gwendolyn is just sent in a form with a deal. So if you guys have sent anything in, we're just getting everything set up. So we're not ignoring you. If it's like something you're like, I want to do this now, like just DM me and be like, Brandon, how to do that? I'm like, can you help me real quick? I'll go through those right after this, Gwendolyn. I'll go through your stuff, and then I'll contact you, and we can keep going and make some deals. So Julie says you make me laugh. I'm glad that you guys can laugh with me, or if you're Jen at me.
No, it's with. I was just chalking it up to like the difference between the U.S. and Canada. I was like, okay, there's another thing.
Well, because Jen's, for those of you just starting, Jen's in Canada. She's not, and she always says, I went up to a conference with Jen or whatever it was, a retreat with Jen in Canada, and they're all Canadians, and I'm like born and raised in Texas and Utah, and they're like, oh, it's all about the process. The process. And you guys say we say process and you guys say process. It's like probably one of those things.
Yeah.
Like it's spelled process. Does anybody else say
that's what I thought. I was like, okay.
Yes.
I mean, it's an O, not an A, but that's fine. Whatever. Okay.
Esther wants to know, wrong one. Did you already discuss the Gator stuff? We haven't discussed any Gator stuff, Esther. Do you want to discuss Gator stuff? If you have questions, Jen and I are both Gators. I'm the Gator community manager. Jen, what is Gator for all the people that are like, there's so many elephants? What animal kingdom have we moved to now?
Yeah. Gator's more like transactional lending. So you lend the EMD, the earnest money deposit, and you get like a larger chunk back. So it's short time frames, high returns. So a little bit different than like being like necessarily a private money lender.
Yeah. So Gator is all, so you're right now, they're just doing transactional lending. There's going to be, if you have a chunk of money, and you want to make money on that money, Pace has a mentorship / community, very much like Sub 2. If you don't know what Sub 2 is real estate transactions, like creative real estate. And then Gator is lending out. If you have a chunk of money, they show you how to make money on that money because you're not going to make as much sitting in the bank. So if you guys are interested, Pace does a webinar. I don't know if you have any questions on Gator, Esther. I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm a good person. So there's a webinar that Pace does. If you guys want to, it's no, I think this is it right here. No pressure. It's just so you can find out what it is. I think it's also at gatornow.com. Let me look.
And if you're listening and looking for these, all these links will be in the show notes.
Yes. There was one. I don't know which one it is. I'll have to find it. It's definitely in there. That is a yeah, it's www. This is better. So if you're listening, that webinar is www.getgatornow.com. If you want to sign up and just learn about it. Esther says we just joined Sub 2 with Pace and want to hit the ground running. And it's sounding like the Gator method is the best right way to approach. I would love to connect more about this. Esther, Pace is going to, I don't think Pace will kill me, but I would not, if you just joined Sub 2, don't even look at Gator for 90 days. Don't look at anything else, because if you're in anything that Pace has a mentorship on, it's a fire hose of information, and you are going to squirrel out so far and be like, Gator, Sub 2, all of this. I'll definitely talk to you, Esther. I'm happy to talk to you about it. We're happy to have you. Welcome to Sub 2. I'm a Sub 2 student too. Jen's a Sub 2 student. We definitely can talk to you. If you guys want to learn about it and there's like no obligation, you can. If you guys want to buy it, I'm not trying to sell anything, but if I just did a Gator deal and I should get paid back 2 Gator deals back today. So I'm making some money on my money, which is really nice. So, okay. So that is also, I just put it in there. That's if you just want to buy it, if you want to see what's in it, that's in there. Julie agrees. She did both. Her and Rick, her husband, I think Julie did Gator and Rick did Sub 2 or something. They split it up. You can do it. People do it. It's just a lot. It's very overwhelming. So, yeah. So if you guys have any questions, we're happy to help. We just wanted to come on here right now and just tell you guys we want to help you get started. We're happy to. Let us know how we can help. But so we're 2 busy moms. You can tell Jen's at home. She's got her kids. We are busy, both of us. Jen is a developer. She's making stuff happen in her real estate business. She's doing a podcast with 2 little kids home. She just came on before we went live. She's like, I feel like I just went into the WWE competition trying to get my son down for a nap. So we are both super busy, but they always say if you want to get something done, give it to a busy person or a woman.
That's right.
Case always says he'll only hire women because we get stuff done. So we're busy, but we'll get stuff done. And we're real people. Jen's trying to help her kids and at the same time, and I get it. We all get it. So I'm All right. What does it say? Brian says it's overwhelming. It was crazy enough to sign up for both the same week. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I really wouldn't. I would, Esther. I'm happy to talk to you. Go talk to Brian too, and to Julie and Rick. They both signed up for it. I'm happy to talk to you too. But in sub 2 or with anything, if you do elephant, if you do sub 2, if you do gator, when you sign up for something, just focus on it for 90 days, 3 months of nothing but that, and focus. It'll be a lot. I talk all the time. And do you have anything you want to add?
No, just that if people want to come and learn and on a regular basis, elephantchallenge.info, and come find us so that you can join our Zooms and be a part of our team and make some money in real estate. And
there's so many people on here that that just came from our event, and so like, come over if you want, so we're happy to help them. You, whoever. Brian says, literally, I'm only in week 2 of sub 2, but I finished all of the gator and I can't wait to get to alpha gator tomorrow. There's so much things with Pace, you guys. He gives so much value in gator, which is paid. Sub 2 is paid, but elephant is free. Check it out. You can or you don't have to. I'm not trying to sell it to you, but we want our goal, Jen and I, is to help 1 million people gain financial freedom. Like, we're on a mission, you guys. So like, the only thing we ask of you is to show up, be consistent, and be a nice person. That's all we ask. Be nice and show up, and we'll help you get your first deal. Nobody's entitled to anything. We're happy to help. Most of the people, I've never had anybody entitled, but that's what says. Amazing. Thank you so much. My husband has been drinking from the fire hose for a month now, still getting my feet wet. Just want to start doing deals and lending. And Esther, if you have any deals, or if anybody's interested in joining sub 2 or joining Gator and they don't know if they want to, if it's a good idea, Esther, if you get deals, if you find deals, come to one of us that have done Gator deals, and we'll walk you through it. We'll show you everything. There's no what's it called? Gatekeeping here. So if you bring someone a deal, if you bring me a deal, I can do a deal with you. I can show you how to do it. But yes. Sherry, you will be one of the million. You will. Sherry is very consistent. Sherry DM'd me last summer, I feel like, on Facebook, and was like, I have this friend and she needs help, and this house is on the market. The house didn't sell, and she came back, like 6 months later, and be like, she's going into foreclosure. What do we do? And I couldn't really help it when it was on market because it just wasn't enough to work with. But after it was on market, Sherry kept in touch, and we helped close a deal. She made money on that, helped her friend sell a house. And she is a Gator. She's come to like every single Gator thing. She has come to all of our leader meetings. She's on our podcast. Like, Sherry, you are the most consistent person, one of the most. I'm not saying you're the only one. You will be one of the million. You are showing up, you're doing the work. You will be one of the million. I know you will. I can just tell, but you have to meet us halfway, is what we're saying. Consistency is key. We can't pull you across the finish line. You've got to show up too, which Sherry, you have been doing. You will be one of the people. So yeah. Chris says, I've been part of the tech layoffs, and my focus, I'm sorry. This is my focus for 90 days, and I'm so excited to work with you. I am excited to work with you too, Chris.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Showing up to all the Zooms.
Show up. And you don't have to show up to all of them. Like, if like Fridays you're busy, we have them on the YouTube channel. It replays. We have the replays on there. Just watch the replays and come to as much as you can. Submit deals. You don't have to be on live on everyone, but yes. Sherry, you will. You have the confidence. You're on your way, Sherry. I know you are. Anyways. Sherry also helped me get my first sub 2 trailer, and I feel like such a bad person. I was going to meet her there, and I forgot to call her. So, Sherry, I'm sorry. I still feel really bad about that. I think about that daily, so I'm glad that you're still here. I was supposed to meet her, and I forgot. I'm so sorry. So... Gwendolyn says, my first Gator deal was Cassie Bush. Oh, Gwendolyn, are you the one? that you brought this to the are you the one that did you bring this to Pace on a Q&A? Was it you that did this?
I remember that.
So you guys will, so she says that they got cut out. Preventing the deal from closing. So work with you need to work with people that have done a lot of Gator deals. Sometimes things go sideways like this. I'm not saying it's okay, but you want to sign you don't want to. No, you weren't the one. Okay. So don't work with that person again then.
Yeah.
But I will not cut you out of a deal if you want to bring me a deal, or Jen won't. And I can, if you want, you don't have to work with me. If you want to ask, like, do you know this person? Have they done deals? Do they have a good reputation? You're more than happy to ask me. I'll give you my honest opinion. So I'm sorry that happened to you, Gwendolyn. Let me know if you have anything else. It's hard when you get new people. Things go sideways, and they honestly, so I don't know what happened. Sometimes things do go sideways with things, and too many people get in the deal, or there's not enough experience in the deal, and so the deals don't end up going through. But I'm not saying that's what happened. Things do happen. Unfortunately, I wish every single deal went through. And it's a realistic fact, not every Gator deal goes through. So yeah, Gator, you just want Gator to pay for itself. I hear you on that. I get it. All right. Well, unless there's anything else, join it if you'd like. Elephantchallenge.info. We'll put all the notes in the show notes.
Yeah.
If you're listening later, and we want to do deals with you. Also, we have a group. We don't ever talk about our group, Jen.
Our Facebook group, yeah.
Yeah. We should put it at the bottom. So we have building an empire.
Yeah, there we go.
That's better. I have so many things that I'm playing with. We have not been doing a lot in there, but I think what Jen and I have been talking about doing is we want to do like a coffee cheers morning, maybe lunchtime thing, and just get on a Zoom and just everybody talk about, like, you know, ask all your questions, you know, and just like encouraging each other and helping each other, maybe book club type thing. If you're interested. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. Thanks for listening.
Everyone
to me
have
talk.
a great weekend.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the Elephant Challenge.
Okay. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Jen.